Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I plan on putting some undercoating or truck bed liner on the bottom like eighth or quarter of the outside of the truck, kind of like to help prevent any more rust. Is it going to work? Probably not, but like I said in prior videos, all I'm really wanting to do is just slow this rust down so I can enjoy this truck for as long as possible. So what I'm going to use specifically is undercoating. I can't remember from prior videos I've done what it was I used. Did I use truck bed liner or was it this? Can't remember for the life of me, but that's fine. I will use a green Scotch Brite pad to simply scuff the paint. I'm not trying to break through the paint or the clear coat to bare metal. I'm just trying to scuff it so that this stuff has something to grip to and stays as long as possible. I would highly advise, though, if you're doing something like this as a permanent solution, any rust or any imperfections, take care of them first. You have to get quite aggressive with it. This is equivalent to somewhere in the vicinity of like an 800 grit, so it's just enough to scuff that surface and give this undercoating something to stick to. But yes, if you're going to be more serious on it, take care of all that rust. You're going to need to sand it down to bare metal. Then you're going to need to prime it. You're going to need to block it. You're going to need to cut it. You're going to need to do all kinds of sanding to make that as perfect as possible. But me, nah. I will do this quickly. I'm doing this on a budget. If that's what you are looking to do, you don't want to spend a lot of money on this, I'm your guy. I have done things that I'm proud of, and I've done some things I'm not so proud of. As a matter of fact, my cab corners that are completely gone on these, I'm going to attempt spray foam. Yes, it is probably the worst thing you can use because that chemically reacts to paint. Not like there's going to be in contact with paint, but it could make things potentially worse and speed up the process. But at this point, I just want to make it look better than it does. How I do it is whatever. So I'm only really going to take you guys along on one side because obviously, again, what you see on one side is done on the other side. So I'm going to take you out here and I will show you. I'll do the driver's side. You guys can see that. That's, in my opinion, where the worst damage is as far as rust goes, and especially that cab corner. So let's get set up. Let's get going on this because I am once again against time. It's after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun is going down. It's not real warm outside, so even these conditions, they're not ideal for doing this. But has that ever stopped me before? No. What else? You just go out and do it. That's all I can say. So I'm going to take another like piece of cardboard out here with me because I already went ahead and masked off with masking tape the line at which it's going to be at, and here we go. I'm going to set you guys up right over here. So like I said, all I'm doing is scuffing it. I'm gonna go one way. And then the other, kind of give it a crisscross pattern. Swirl it. This is really bad. This is a lot of rust. I really should take care of that before I do anything, but I'm not going to. I'll do it when it gets really bad and visible. I washed this thing before I did this, and you'd never know it. Oops. I see I didn't get it all. Gotta go grab my tape. Didn't mask that off. I don't wish to get my fender flares. Although it probably wouldn't really hurt. I think it would just look a little weird. All right. So I can start my way at the back and come forward. Just using this to shield things that I don't want to get this stuff on. Once again, you really shouldn't try to go for complete coverage initially. It's not really, you're just trying to get this to get some color on it. Well, believe it or not, that's basically all there is to it. I will likely go over it a second time. Simple enough. When I'm all done, I'll give you guys a look at it. I guess what I forgot to do is kind of want to put it down on bottom of this tailgate too. So, all right, I will come back when everything is done and show it to you with the tape off and everything. Okay, it's been close to about an hour, hour and a half since I did what I did out there, sprayed everything down. It doesn't look like it's really dry yet, and that's probably got a lot to do with the fact that it's only like 50 degrees outside. So, then I thought that I would get the spray foam involved, spray it in there, and I probably really should know better. Because looking right into where the cab corners are supposed to be, you can see the ground. So there's really nothing there for that foam to grab onto and expand onto into whatever. So about 3 minutes after spraying it in there, I walked outside to see that it is laying on the ground now. And you really don't want to try picking that up or do anything with it because it's so sticky when it's wet. But let's go have a little walk around the truck. And I'll show you guys how this turned out, except for the crap laying on the ground. So yeah, I can tell by looking at it. It really isn't quite dry. But, and this is how you can tell if that stuff is able to be picked up yet. You just poke at it with a stick. And that is dry. Good Lord. So, having said that, if you look there, I mean, there's just nothing there for that to really grab onto. So maybe with this hardened now, I can build up on it. But what happened here was I had that black rust reformer there, and I put the tape across it. That's why that looks so weird. But yeah, see where it's either not dry or look at it on the angle, you can see it's either not dry or that's not dry. Dang it. Oh well. Didn't do such a good job there. Well, that's interesting. So I guess I go find the big knife and see about cutting that down. Well, I don't know what I did with my knife, so this is all I have to do. So, I guess it isn't quite dry. I guess that answers that question. Is guess I'm not getting that part really done. I mean, I still can. All I really care to have is something there to get, you know, how do I say it? I want to get some short strand fiberglass and just cover this up. Nope, it ain't gonna look pretty, but it's gonna look better. Probably not, right? All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for this. We see that it's really not a good idea to do that. So I will not be taking the truck to work tomorrow. I'm going to let this just do its thing for another day or two, trim it down, and go from there. It's the best I can do. So, having said that, I'll give you guys an update as soon as I can. Have a good day. Any comments, questions, suggestions, put them in the comments. I read them. All right. You guys have a good evening, good rest of your day, whatever's going on in your life. Enjoy. See ya.